Alright, so we've got an Allen and Roth laminate flooring swiftlock. Seen some videos on YouTube. They're not really correct, so we're going to make one to help you people that don't know what you're doing like we did. So, what we've got, if you look at the instructions, it tells you to start with the far left-hand side. Make sure that's you looking from inside the room at the doorway, far left-hand side. So basically, even if you don't know where to start in the room, look at the piece of flooring. It says here on the floor, tongue side, groove side. Make sure that the tongue side, so let's look at a piece of wood, tongue side is up against the wall, and at the end of the laminate floor, the locking mechanism is up. It's kind of confusing looking at the directions. We started backwards initially, trying to go by the instructions, so we're trying to help you now. So, locking mechanism facing up, tongue side facing the wall. And when you do that, and you do it correctly, it goes together real smooth. So we've got two pieces here. You can see our joint. You're going to put the piece into the slot, 45-degree angle. Show you the angle, 45. What I've found putting a bunch of this down, if you put it in and slide it back and forth, it gets the groove set clean. You set it into place. You just drop it down where it needs to go. Give it a tap, and it locks in. And you go to the next piece. And groove side, locking mechanism up. Sometimes you'll get it where it's flush here, but not here. Just give it a couple taps and it'll go in place. Alright, so if you ever have a piece that's not fit in flush, we took a piece of scrap, lay it across the joint in place so you don't mess up the good piece of wood, and you can just tap it and it'll flush your joint just in case you do get off.
You ready?
Alright, so now we've got a door jamb, pretty complex with this flooring because of the locking mechanism. So what we've done is we got our scrap piece again so we can get a measurement from where the next piece would start and where this current piece is going in.
Alright, I'm going to measure from the edge of the piece to the edge of my door trim. I get 3/4 of an inch. I transfer that mark to the piece I'm going to cut. At this point, I want to drop in about 1/4 of an inch so I get underneath this piece of wood. Then I'm going to take a measurement to this point on the door casing. I've got 3 1/4 inches approximately. I'm going to drop back to 3 inches so that I actually go up underneath the casing. So I'm going to come from there, from the edge of this, and I'm going to make a point at 3 inches. I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. I'm going to make my mark at 3 inches. Then I'm going to come over another 3/4 inch mark to come around the other side, come in slightly, and then I'm going to make a mark from here to here, here to here, and then across with my square.
Recommendation, buy a silver Sharpie. No matter pretty much what color flooring you're using, a silver Sharpie shows up way better. Ours died, so we're using blue. So there's what we're going to cut out with our jigsaw.